Sean Kemp. I told you it was a grail. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know I'm a fan of the Sean Kemps. You already know we're doing the Kamikaze one. I couldn't leave it out, fam. Anyways, not too much to look at, but so much to look at all at once. Nubuck upper with the zigzag patch. This is one of the best shoes that ever came out in the 90s, on God. Some of Sean Kemp's previous shoes included the Reebok crossover. Those were kind of more budget mid-range shoes, but then he got his own model, which is way better. Reebok Vector in the racer green that we all heard about, but I like it, fam. It's real nice. Here you have some perforation holes, but to be honest with you, those perforation holes ain't real. Those things don't even ventilate no air. They're just for show. That's what's going on with that. So the Kamikaze one was actually inspired by street ball culture, you know, the chain link fences, barbed wire, concrete. As you can see here, we have this white polyurethane overlay on top of this nubuck panel. Stitching looks pretty clean, and you know, the pattern kind of continues all the way down the shoe. Eye stay section is very plain with some flat lacing, and you have a double lockdown for the tongue and the eye stay section. This is something that came brand new on the shoe. They didn't do this before. Before it was only one of those, and the tongue used to go way back into the shoe. I don't know if you guys remember, but yeah, these shoes dropped in the 1994-1995 season. I remember seeing these on TV, and it doesn't matter where you were, you could see them on television. I love the big flappy tongues of the 90s. These are super comfortable, fam. Not like the pinch ones of today's era. This toe box, which is very unique, stripe right down the center, and more of those foo-foo perforation holes. Now that's a mud guard, fam. That thing, yo, he could kick rocks with this. Medial side of the shoe is pretty much the exact same thing. The shoe's so clean, but it also demands so much attention at the same time. And it doesn't matter where you look on the court, you can see the shoe from wherever you are. That's how it was in the 90s. The TV wasn't that good, but yo, you could always make these out wherever he was. The Kamikaze ones were one of the main inspirations for the Mobius collection, you know, which had the Shaq, Gnosis, and all these different ones in it. Moving on to the midsole. Now, this is a one-piece thing, fam. This isn't like, yo, this is back in the era where you got one pair of shoes, you had to make it last the whole year, so that's gonna last you for a million years. As I said, these shoes are 10 years old and they're still kicking. Don't forget about the mean face on the back of the heel. This is one of the most iconic heels that I've ever seen. Also, if you guys didn't check out my Blueprint Kamikaze 1 colorway video, make sure you check that out. I had this one before, it was too small, so I had to give it away to one of the young boys. White panel going up the back, and you have a Reebok Vector. That pull tab's pretty substantial. Huge opening on the inside, and it's a green and black textile that we're looking at. On the very inside of the insole, you have Reebok branding here, and it's basically just in green. Moving on to the outsole here, you have a couple of patches of, I don't know, it looks like they took herringbone and then gave it crack. But yeah, so black and white outsole with the Reebok branding on the inside. These are one of those retros where the outsole is bulletproof. Doesn't matter what happens to them. They're gonna last you for a long time, so just short of stepping on a nail, I think you're gonna be okay with these. It does say Hexalite right here, and these are supposed to be, non-marking outsole, but I don't know, dog. If you got some white floors, I wouldn't put that to the test. It still looks like the foo-foo Hexalite. I don't know when the last time they put real stuff in. It's a shame. It's a shame. Reebok needs to retro these in more colors and do as much for the Kamikaze 1 as they did for the Kamikaze 2. It only makes sense, fam. These shoes are legends. Now, I would have liked to see some Sean Kemp signatures here somewhere on the shoe. That's the only thing that would have made this shoe even more better. But I love this sneaker. This is a true grail for me, man. I never thought I would get my hands on this pair. Which pair do you guys like better? You guys like the Kamikaze 1s, or do you like the 2s better? They're both iconic designs, came out at different times, but you know, two different grinds. It is what it is. Let me know in the comment section. Let's take a look at the box real quick before I forget, fam. You already know. We got one of these Reebok classic recycled boxes. Now, this thing's a little bit beat up, whatever. Box reads Kamikaze 1 mid, size 10 USA, men's. Colorway is white, black, racer green. Yo, these are grails. these are grails. I would recommend going true to size 100% because these are for wide footers, yo. These are one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever put in my foot, and that's one of the reasons why I like Kamikaze so much, because they're so comfortable and I got wide feet. It upsets me so much that Reebok does not retro these shoes, and especially in this colorway. This is one of his most iconic shoes. Although we did get the Kamikaze 2s, it's been about 10 years since these have come out again, so I'm hoping to see a return of these. Let me know what you think of the Kamikaze ones. Did you guys ever get a pair of these, and did you ever have them in hand? And have you ever had them on foot is the main question. Let me know in the comment section. Hit the like and subscribe button. You already know what time it is. Retro got back with another one on foot coming just now, fam. Don't worry, I got you. Let's go.